almost 6 minutes just to prep this one section to do a stitch braid. This is 1 out of 4 sections because he asked for 4 stitch braids. And one section again took almost 6 minutes to complete. Now this client, he's used to getting these braids, so he knows the process of it all. He knows how long it takes, and he knows, like, you know, this is not no quick and easy little job. I decided to do this real-time video to show you all what it actually takes to do stitch braids. I get asked all the time, oh, can I get like 4 stitch braids? Or I just want. That's the one. I just want. And when you say I just want 4 stitch braids, you think, okay, it's gonna take what, like 30 minutes maybe, you know, to get this done. And it's just like, no. Like, not at all. Just to section this part was almost 6 minutes. To braid this part, just one braid, was 20 minutes. Like, this is not a quick style, not a simple style, not an easy style. Stitching is an art. And because stitching is an art, you have to take your time. You know, you have to make sure the parts are crisp. You got to make sure the sections are even. So in real time, I clean up the first part, which is the part down the middle. Now, y'all know that middle part is like surgery. It has to be straight. It may take 3, 4, 5 times to get that part together, but it has to be straight. After I do the middle part and I get it all cleaned up, I'm going to move on to parting off this one section and then placing jam in between the hair so that the whole root part of it lays flat. I know that probably sounded a little confusing, but you're going to see in a minute exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, I'm just re-upping on my jam that's on my wristlet. I got to make sure I got enough to get through the whole section. And again, the reason why I go through his hair, one, his hair is extremely thick. Like, he's one of my thicker clients. So this is probably the longest time frame maybe that I would have to spend on 4 stitch braids because his hair is so thick. Like I mentioned earlier, this one braid took me 20 minutes to do. Not no regular braid, not just a, cornrow. This was a stitch braid on some extremely thick hair. And yes, it took 20 minutes to complete. So when I say I go through his hair to make sure I put jam on his parting, this is what I'm talking about. I section off his hair piece by piece and I put jam in between it so that when I get ready to smooth the hair into the middle, I'll be able to get a flat surface to work with. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Every jam does not work the same. Some people's hair, because of the thickness of it, needs a heavy-duty jam. So this one that I'm using is is it BTL or BLT? I don't know. It's one of those names. But it's a pink jar with the gold top. This one is very thick, so it does really, really good for thick hair to make sure it lays down and stay down. If it was somebody else who came in whose hair wasn't as thick and maybe it was like on the finer side, I wouldn't have to use this jam. I can use a lightweight jam. Like, what's the other one? Pro Style, or I can't even think of the name. And after I get all of the jam in between the parts, I'm going to go back through and I'm going to smooth the outside of it to make sure that the outside is going to lay just as flat as the inside. And then once I get the outside of the part all smoothed down, I'm going to go back in with my comb. You can use a comb, brush, edge control brush, whatever you want, and just smooth it down so that the sides are super, super flat. This is what you will call molding the section. You mold the section so that when you get ready to do your stitch braid, your partings, you will be able to just slide your finger or your nail through and get a straight stitch. And this is me showing you again in real time. This is how much work and prep it goes into doing one stitch braid. There are no shortcuts. There's no quick little gimmicks. There's nothing like it. It's a process, and it takes time. And time you got to spend on it because patience is what gives you the best results. So the next time you get ready to ask, can I just get 4 simple stitch braids? Remember, ain't nothing simple about stitch braiding, as you can see.